Pursuit of justice in a years-old murder case continues. Today, we learned the trial for Billy Wagner, who's accused of killing 8 people in Pike County, will not happen until at least October. WLWT News 5's Todd Dykes in Waverly today, where Wagner appeared in court for the first time in months.
Well, the wheels of justice continue to move slowly here in Waverly. The final suspect in what's become known to many as the Pike County Massacre was back in court today. Billy Wagner continuing his push to remove the death penalty as a possible punishment in the case against him. Meanwhile, all loved ones of the victims can do is wait. It will be more than a decade before Billy Wagner goes on trial after being charged with killing 8 members of the Roden and Gilley families.
If we set trial date right now, sometime in October would make sense.
Comments, Ms. Canepa?
Your Honor, I don't disagree with Mr. Collins' timeline.
It's a timeline that began in April 2016. That's when investigators in Pike County say Billy Wagner murdered, execution style, 8 members of the Roden family in the middle of the night. Wagner's wife Angela and their youngest son Jake have pleaded guilty in the case. A jury then convicted Jake's older brother, George Wagner IV. During a hearing today, the first in months involving the case against Billy Wagner, we learned defense attorneys and prosecutor Angie Canepa have discussed the possibility of a plea agreement.
And we will continue to do that. It's incumbent upon us to do that. Now, we may not like, the aspects of what the government in theory could be offering or not offering, but they haven't offered anything yet. In a case like this, we have to go to the government, so to speak.
Now, despite an unfavorable ruling from an appeals court last month, Wagner is still pushing to remove the death penalty from the case. We're waiting to see how that unfolds and also to find out where the trial will take place, since the presiding judge has already granted the defense's request for a change of venue. Reporting here in Pike County, Todd Dykes, WLWT News 5.
All righty, Todd. And of course, we're keeping a close eye on Pike County's court docket. We're going to let you know when Billy Wagner's next hearing is.